I'm Blue Jay. Hope everyone is well. Like always, let's do our thing. We're going to start with some Rumi. A little bit of love, right? We need a little bit of love in our life today. The lion and the deer. Look at how beautiful that card is. Oh my goodness. The lion and the deer. This reminds me of the strength card in the regular tarot about, does that lion eat the deer? And does that deer trust that lion? I feel trust coming through in this reading. Trust. Okay? Alright, guides and masters. What's our message today? Two of Cups. Look at that. Two of Cups. Temperance. That feels so sweet. It feels so like how they're like falling into one another. And then we talked about trust. And they're just like, you're my person. And I feel it. And I trust it. And I know it. Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. So much love. So much love. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. You finally put all that fear, anxiety, everything, the ego death happened, and you're surrendering to love. You're surrendering to this partner. And this person could be very, very different from you. Do you see how, like, he's only wearing a loincloth and he's elaborately dressed? This could, every time I use this deck, I can always say that this could be a same-sex relationship. And maybe that was part of the problem. Or maybe this person is taboo in some capacity, and you're finally releasing all those expectations and you're submitting to love. The fact that this is the person that you truly love, but you had to fight it. Maybe because of other expectations or taboos in society. But you're really, because the lion, you think about, when you make a decision that your family doesn't like, they come at you, right? And you're finally like trusting that this is your person. And you've surrendered into their arms. That's what I see. You've surrendered. All right, guides and masters. What else do you want to say? I don't know where to take this. Let's see. What else do you want to say? The Page of Swords. The High Priestess. Let's see if we get a little closer. You can see a little bit better. There's something I saw in this in the Knight of Swords. When I brought this card out, do you see all these little... This is... What deck is this called? It is called the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. That Sacred Kingdoms is always talking about light. So there's a lot of light in here. But one of the things that I noticed, this card is about seeing and noticing and processing and maybe research or identifying. But I saw these little sparkles. And when you have the High Priestess beside it, there's some type of magical essence to this relationship that's now becoming extremely clear to you. There is something that you did not see before. There's a magic in it, in this relationship, the Hierophant. And you can see how binding this relationship truly is, and how healthy it is, and how it can bring you closer to Spirit, God, whatever it is that you believe in. It gives you a strong foundation that you haven't had before. And you're feeling very, very confident about this relationship. So guides and masters, what it is, they just let this card fall out. Page of Wands. It's telling you this relationship is really enriching for you, is what I get out of this card, because of the bananas. Like, it's going to give you a longevity, a sustainability. Bananas are high in potassium, And potassium really does. It's something that a lot of people are depleted on. This person's going to give you something that you have been needing for a really, really, really long time. They are a missing component to your life. Okay, guides and masters, what's our advice on how we obviously have surrendered? But what is our advice on our next steps in this relationship? The Nine of Wands. The Four of Coins. The Eight of Cups. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. You can see how the faces in these two ladies right here are like really hesitant and fearful, and they're not really knowing what to do. You're afraid that by committing to this person, maybe they'll leave you, or maybe you'll feel trapped, or maybe it'll be toxic. You're really afraid. The world is at the bottom of the deck. You're afraid of a relationship because you're afraid you haven't had a healthy one. That's what I'm going to say. Because when I see this Four of Coins, in this mythology, this vulture keeps his wife captive. It's toxic. So you have only been in toxic relationships. Let that negativity go and continue to surrender to the divine and understand that this person is perfect for you. Tell us about this other person. Who is this other person? Who is this other person? Queen of Cups. Eight of Swords. This is someone that you've liked for a really, really, really long time. Knight of Pentacles. This relationship, the Hermit, you've had a crush on this person for a really long time, and you've held space for them. And there's something very, very different about them. They're slow to their approach. They're a little bit of a loner because we have that Hermit. They like to stay to themselves. They're super independent, but it's someone that you have waited on for a long time. And I want to clarify. They've also liked you for a long time. You know, because I looked at this card and I'm like, you've been holding space for this person. And I was like, why do I feel they've been doing the same thing? They have. You have both been holding space. You both have had a crush on each other for a really long time. Okay, so this is mutual. This is a mutual relationship. Guides and masters, let's ask, how does this person... I'm going to pull a Rumi card first. How does this person feel about us? Where are they at in their journey when it comes to us? The Blessing of Zahara. Look at that person grabbing their chest and look in the rays. You literally you take this person's breath away. You see that? Can you see that in that card? See how she's like, you can just see the hair flowing back. That's how you make this person feel. You bring them life, because this is a card 39, which would equate to a 3. That 3 is associated with Jupiter energy. You bring this person a lot of life. You bring them back to life. And breath is significant of Jupiter as well. So they could have serious Jupiter placements too. So Sagittarius or Pisces placements. Guides and masters, where is this person's journey right now when it comes to us? Death. The Magician. The Five of Wands. Oh, they're fighting a little bit too. They're doing some serious dark night of the soul and healing, because you bring in this different type of energy that they've never experienced before, and they're a little intimidated too. But you're worth it, baby. But you're worth it. You're all that, and they know it. So you just walk gently, walk softly, go slow, enjoy yourself, surrender to love. Have a good one.